Hello everybody, how you all doing? My name is Raffle and welcome to today's video, and today we're back with another Ninjabike Messenger Backpack Build. This time we're going with 4 Heartbreaker pieces and 3 Striker pieces. Yesterday's video we went over the Striker and the Hunter's Fury. Thanks for all the support in that video. In case you haven't watched it, it's going to be down below in the description for you to go and check it out. But today the Heartbreaker build and Striker, I think it's a little bit better. And I'm saying this because I always prefer playing with assault rifles. Heartbreaker obviously gives you 15% assault rifle damage, so that goes very nice. And my big complaint about the Heartbreaker and why I really stopped using it as soon as the Striker gearset got a big rework was simply the fact that Kingbreaker, which is the best weapon to use, or at least one of the best weapons to use, has a super high base damage, as you can see over here. Let me actually show you. There we go, has a base damage of 58.8k, which is super high. It hits very hard, it hits very nice. However, the RPM is very low. But since now we can use both Heartbreaker and Striker, we get the 15% rate of fire from the Striker, we give it to Kingbreaker. We also have 15% weapon handling from Heartbreaker, plus another 15% weapon handling from the Striker. That makes up for a total of 30% weapon handling. And as you watch from the gameplay, Kingbreaker is very easy to use, very easy to control. The RPM is very nice. So overall, a very fun experience. Obviously, like I said in yesterday's video, there are better Heartbreaker builds and there are better Striker builds. What I'm doing in these videos is showing you how these very popular gear sets work combined, so to say. I'm not claiming that these builds over here are the new meta or anything like that. I think they're pretty fun to use, and I think that if you're somebody who just got into the game and don't have a lot of great items, finding a Ninjabike Messenger Backpack from the Season Pass rewards and then finding 2 more Striker pieces and 3 Heartbreaker pieces is much easier than to get a memento or fox sprayers and things like that. So that's why I think that even though these builds are not the new meta, I think they can be very useful for players who are not to that point yet, to the point where you start putting builds together that are the best and the most effective, so to say. So let's see what we're going with. Kingbreaker, of course, max out assault rifle damage, max out health damage, 10% damage instead of cover, and the perfect flatline for the 20% amplified weapon damage to pulsed enemies. In order to pulse everybody, we're going with the technician specialization, so we can get this lovely laser sight over here, linked laser sight, which automatically pulses the target that you're aiming at. Very nice attachment. Then of course we have the Ninjabike Messenger Backpack, and then we have 2 Striker pieces. Weapon damage, critical hit chance, Striker gloves, weapon damage, critical hit damage, Heartbreaker pieces, 3 of them as I told you. The first one is the holster, 50% weapon damage, 10.4% critical hit damage. For those of you who don't remember what the Heartbreaker does, at 4 pieces you get the Heartstopper. Weapon hits on pulsed enemies adds a stack of +1 bonus armor and +1 damage to pulsed enemies up to a max of 50 stacks, and you lose 2 stacks per second. The chest piece of the Heartbreaker increases the max stacks from 50 to 100. So at max stacks, which as you watch from the gameplay we can get very easily, you're going to be dealing 100% extra weapon damage on every pulsed enemy, and you're also going to be able to get all the way up to 100% bonus armor. However, if you get shot and you lose that bonus armor and you're already at max stacks, so let's say you have 90 stacks, right? You lose all your bonus armor, you lose 90% of that bonus armor that you had already obtained, then you will only be able to obtain an extra 10% bonus armor, because as soon as you reach the max stacks, you don't get new bonus armor unless you let your stacks drop again and then you start getting new stacks again. That's how it works. But yeah, chest piece, weapon damage, critical hit chance, and a 12% critical hit damage mod. On the knee punch, I decided to get another blue core attribute here just so we can have a little bit more armor. We're sitting at 1.1 million. We have 2 blue cores as you can see on the build, one from the Ninjabike Messenger Backpack and one from the knee punch, 6% critical hit chance. In total, the build has 2 blue cores and 2 skill tiers as you can see. So our shield is going to be at skill tier 4, which gives it that extra survivability, which is nice to have. And then when we go to our stats, you will see 49% critical hit chance, 49.5 to be exact, and 80% critical hit damage. So 50 critical hit chance, 80 critical hit damage. Not, very high stats, obviously. However, we don't really care because all of our damage comes from the 20% amplified weapon damage that we're going to get from the perfect flatline and the 100% increased weapon damage that we will get from the Heartbreaker stacks. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple stuff here, nothing crazy, but I think that it's nice to see how all the gear sets work together. The next one, I know that probably a lot of you are interested about the Umbra Initiative. I tried to play with the Umbra Initiative and sadly I didn't find a combination which I think was good enough. I will play some more with it, and if I'm able to come up with something, I will let you guys know in probably tomorrow's video or something like that. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope that you liked the video. Let me know down below in the comment section, have you gotten your Ninjabike Messenger Backpack yet? Are you planning on messing around with the gear sets? As I said, it's not even close to a meta build. It's not even close to the best Heartbreaker build or the best Striker build, obviously. However, I think that it's very fun. So yeah, sometimes I like to forget about, the meta builds and what's the best build and things like that, and just focus on trying to put builds together that are simply fun to play. And the only very, very fun aspect that this build has that you cannot get if you don't go with the Ninjabike Messenger Backpack is, of course, the 15% rate of fire, because some of you are going to be wondering why get the 2 extra striker pieces. That's the reason. I like the extra rate of fire. I like my weapons having a high RPM, and striker is the only gear set / brand set that can offer me that. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Bye bye.